Hello everyone. Your very own Capel is here, and today we are going to talk about something truly mind-boggling. Something straight out of a science fiction movie, but it's real, my friends. Absolutely real. I am talking about virtual reality, or as we lovingly call it, VR. You must have heard this term buzzing around: VR this, VR that. So what is this mysterious VR, you ask? Well, imagine putting on a pair of special spectacles and suddenly, poof, you are transported to a completely different world. It's like magic, but it's technology. A fantastic technology that creates a whole new world just for you. A world that feels incredibly real. So real you might forget where you actually are for a moment. Now, when I say a different world, I mean it, Dostun. It's not like watching a movie on a screen. Oh no, it's much more than that. With virtual reality, you are not just looking at a picture. You are inside the picture. You can look around, up, down, behind you, and everywhere you look, this new world surrounds you. It could be a beautiful beach with sparkling water, a dense jungle full of adventure, the surface of the moon, or even a thrilling roller coaster ride. This technology tricks your brain into believing that what you are seeing and experiencing is actually happening, even though you might be comfortably sitting on your sofa in your living room, perhaps with a cup of chai. Think of it like this. You know how when you dream, everything feels so real. You might be flying or talking to strange creatures, and in your dream, it all makes perfect sense. Virtual reality is a bit like a dream that you can control, a dream that you can step into while you're wide awake. The whole point is to create an experience, an anubhav, that is so immersive, so all-encompassing, that your senses are completely captivated. It's about making the virtual, the computer-generated world, feel real. It's a gateway to experiences that you might never have in your ordinary life, all thanks to some clever gadgets and brilliant minds behind them. So, in simple terms, virtual reality means creating a believable, interactive, three-dimensional, computer-generated world that you can explore as if you were really there. It's a way to step out of your reality and into another one, even if just for a little while. This technology is not just a fleeting fancy, it's growing faster than a politician's promises before elections. And it promises to change so many things, from how we play to how we learn, and even how we connect with each other. Stick with me, and we'll explore all the amazing things about this VR, this future K-magic. Together in the coming sections, it's going to be a fun ride. So, you must be wondering, Capel Bhai, how does this magic box, this VR, actually work its wonders? It seems so complicated, like something only scientists in white coats would understand. But, trust me, the basic idea is quite simple. Simpler than understanding my wife's shopping list sometimes. The main hero of this whole VR story is a special pair of goggles, a high-tech chashma that you wear over your eyes. This isn't your ordinary reading glasses, mind you. This headset is a bit bulky, covering your eyes completely, and that's the secret to its magic, blocking out the real world so you can focus on the virtual one. Inside this VR headset, there are two small screens, one for each of your eyes. Now this is where the clever part comes in. Each screen shows a slightly different image, just like how our eyes see the world from slightly different angles in real life. Our amazing brain then takes these two separate images and combines them to create a sense of depth, a three-dimensional effect. This is what makes the virtual world look so three-dimensional and realistic, making you feel like you can reach out and touch the objects you see. It's like having a personal cinema screen strapped to your face, but one that shows you a world you can step into, not just watch from afar. But wait, there's more to this than just pretty pictures. For the experience to be truly believable, the virtual world needs to react when you move, right? If you turn your head, the view should change accordingly. This is where sensors come into play. These VR headsets are packed with tiny sensors, much like the ones in your smartphone, that can track your head movements. So, when you look up, down, left, or right, the image on the screens changes in real time, perfectly mimicking how your view would change in the real world. Some advanced VR systems even have controllers for your hands, so you can interact with objects in the virtual world, pick things up, or even wave hello. And let's not forget the sound, my friends. Good sound is just as important as good visuals for making VR feel real. Most VR headsets come with built-in headphones or allow you to use your own. They often use something called three-dimensional audio or spatial sound. This means that if a virtual bird is chirping to your left, you'll hear it from your left ear. If an explosion happens behind you, the sound will come from behind. This combination of immersive visuals, responsive motion tracking, and realistic three-dimensional sound all work together to trick your senses and create that incredible feeling of presence. The feeling that you are truly there, inside that virtual space. It's a symphony of technology working to create a magical experience. Now that we know what VR is and a little bit about how this Jadoo works, let's talk about where this amazing technology is actually being used today. You might think it's just for fancy games, and yes, games are a big part of it. But VR is stretching its wings much further than that, believe me. In the world of gaming, VR has been a complete game changer, literally. Imagine not just controlling a character on a screen, but actually being that character, seeing the game world through their eyes. You can be a race car driver feeling the thrill of speed, a brave knight fighting dragons, or an explorer discovering new lands. It makes gaming so much more immersive and exciting. It's like your childhood dreams coming true. But VR is not just about playing around. It's becoming a serious tool in education, in Padhai Likhai. Think about it. Bachi can learn history not just from boring textbooks, but by actually taking a virtual tour of ancient Rome or the pyramids of Egypt. They can explore the human body from the inside, see how the heart pumps blood, or travel to the deepest parts of the ocean, all without leaving their classroom. This makes learning so much more engaging, fun, and memorable. Teachers can explain complex subjects in a way that was never possible before, making education an adventure rather than a chore. It's like having a magic school bus at your fingertips. And what about our doctors, the lifesavers? VR is proving to be a fantastic tool in the medical field too. Imagine surgeons practicing complex operations in a virtual environment before they actually perform them on a patient. This allows them to hone their skills, try out new techniques, and reduce risks in the real operating room. How amazing is that? VR is also being used to help patients manage pain by distracting them with soothing virtual environments, or for physical therapy, making rehabilitation exercises more like a game. It's even helping people overcome phobias by gradually exposing them to their fears in a safe, controlled virtual setting. Truly, technology serving humanity in the best way. Beyond games, education, and medicine, VR is popping up in all sorts of interesting places. Architects and real estate developers are using VR to give clients virtual walkthroughs of buildings before they are even built, so you can see your future home and even suggest changes. Car companies are letting you take a virtual test drive of their latest models from the showroom. Travel agencies can give you a sneak peek of your dream vacation destination, letting you wander through Paris or relax on a tropical beach before you book your tickets. Even in training for pilots, firefighters, or factory workers, VR provides a safe and cost-effective way to simulate dangerous or complex situations. The possibilities are endless. So, we've seen what VR is, how it works, and where it's being used today. But what about tomorrow, the future, the Aani Wala Kal? Are, let me tell you, the future with VR is looking brighter than a Bollywood hero's smile. The way VR is developing, it's going to weave itself into our lives in ways we can barely imagine right now. Think about entertainment. Movies might not just be something you watch on a flat screen. You could be inside the movie, a part of the story, experiencing the action all around you. Imagine watching a cricket match not from the stands, but right from the middle of the pitch, or attending a concert of your favorite singer as if you are standing right next to them on stage. And it's not just about fun and games. VR could completely change the way we work and connect with each other. Imagine having meetings with colleagues who are thousands of miles away, but it feels like you are all sitting in the same room, around the same table, in a virtual office. You could collaborate on projects, design products together, and share ideas in a much more interactive and engaging way. For people who work remotely, this could mean feeling more connected to their teams, reducing the feeling of isolation. It could even change how we shop. Imagine trying on clothes virtually, seeing how they look on your avatar, or placing virtual furniture in your actual living room to see how it fits before you buy it. Shopping without the crowds. Wow! Think about how VR can help us understand each other better. It can be used to create experiences that build empathy, allowing you to step into someone else's shoes to see the world from their perspective. Imagine experiencing what it's like to live with a disability, or to be a refugee, or to face discrimination. Such experiences can foster greater understanding and compassion in society. VR can also make education and training accessible to more people, regardless of their location or physical limitations. It can open up worlds of learning and opportunity for everyone, everywhere. This technology truly has the power to bring people closer and make the world a slightly better place, bit by bit. Ultimately, technology like virtual reality is a tool, and like any tool, its impact depends on how we use it. But looking at the possibilities, it's hard not to feel optimistic. VR has the potential to make our lives more exciting, our learning more engaging, our work more collaborative, and our connections more profound. It's a window to new worlds, new experiences, and new ways of understanding. The magic is just beginning, my friends. So keep your eyes open and your minds curious. And Han, if you want to hear more such interesting batain and stay updated, then don't forget to subscribe and follow. We'll keep bringing more Kamal Ki cheese in for you. Thank you and keep smiling.